Hi and welcome to our channel. If you're looking to kickstart or grow your business in Nigeria, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the essentials of securing a loan from the Bank of Industry, specifically, the pre-approval documents you'll need to get things moving. Now, I know dealing with banks and paperwork can feel a bit overwhelming, but don't worry. We're here to break it all down for you in a simple, straightforward way. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you need and why it's important, so you can confidently take the next step towards making your business dreams a reality. So grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's get started. First of all, let us break this down in simple terms. If you're looking to get a loan from the Bank of Industry, there are two main sets of documents you need to deal with: pre-approval and post-approval. First, we have the pre-approval documents. These are the things you need to submit before the BOI even starts processing your loan application. Consider it your chance to show BOI that you're well prepared and ready for business. Next, we have the post-approval documents. This second set comes into play after BOI has approved your loan, but before the money is actually released to you. It's important to start gathering these documents early to avoid any delays in getting your loan. With that said, let's get into the details of what you need for each stage. First up, you need to send in a formal application on your company's letterhead. Think of this as your official introduction to the bank, so make it count. You can amend and use this type of sample letter. We have also included a link to this and all other document samples in the video description. Next, you will need to fill out the loan application form. The form has a few questions that might need the assistance of someone very familiar with the BOI process. We strongly recommend that your selected BOI consultant helps you to fill this. These are the first 4 pages out of over 22 pages. You will also need a photocopy of your certificate of incorporation. This shows that your business is legit and recognized by Nigerian law. Other incorporation documents include the Memorandum and Articles of Association plus the CAC Forms 2.5, 2.3, and 2.1. These forms are basically the paperwork that shows who owns the business and how the shareholding is structured. Your feasibility study or business plan is super important. This is your chance to shine and show the bank that your business idea is solid and worth investing in. Lay out your goals, market analysis, and financial game plan. If you are buying machinery or equipment, you will need a pro forma invoice. This gives the bank a clear picture of what you are planning to purchase, the supplier, and how much it will cost. Make sure to have quotations for any raw materials you need. This helps the bank see that you have calculated raw material cost well and know exactly what you need to get your business up and running. Include the CVs of your directors and key management staff. This part is all about showing that your team has the industry-specific experience and skills to lead the company to success. Let us talk about the security you need to put up for the BOI loan. Think of this as the collateral that backs up your loan. BOI prefers a bank guarantee for large loans, so if this applies to your loan request, you'll need a letter of intent from the head office of the bank issuing the guarantee. Remember, it has to be issued from the head office of your bank, not from a branch, and must be signed by the signatories of the risk management team. If your loan qualifies for individual guarantors, they will need to meet the criteria and fill a statement of personal net worth to show that they are ready to back you up. For those of you considering real estate as security, here's what you need. Photocopy of the title documents to the property being pledged. This could be a certificate of occupancy, deed of sublease, or deed of assignment/conveyance. Tax clearance certificate from the state where the property is located. This proves that all taxes on the property have been paid. The real estate collateral has to be valued by one of BOI's accredited valuers. This helps BOI understand the worth of the property. Other requirements include 4 passport photos and IDs of the property owner. The last collateral requirements are a letter of consent signed by the property owner to mortgage property to BOI. If the property is owned by a limited liability company different from the borrower, then board resolution of that company is also required. We have concluded the collateral documents required, and the next BVN and IDs requirements are for the prospective borrower. Operating from a rented property, you will need to show proof of rental that is valid for at least 1 year. For businesses that need significant expertise or skills that the borrower lacks, there will be a need to submit a draft technical, marketing, management JV agreement. You will need to submit 3 types of financial records, namely, 3 years financial statements, which will be audited by a BOI accredited auditor, statement of affairs if your business is less than a year old, bank statements for 1 year, and 3-year financial statements of your core investor, related or parent companies if applicable. Finally, you will need to show your current indebtedness or otherwise to other banks by making a written declaration of outstanding liabilities. This marks the end of the first part of the BOI loan guide, which focused on the pre-approval documents. Did you learn something, or do you have more questions? Let us know in the comments and like and share this video. See you in part 2, and thanks for watching.